Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed.
This is a local shop for local people. There's nothing for you here.
Thanks for the drink, Aaron. Hey, Royston, how you doing? Easy peasy Japanese. It fucking does feel like. It feels like. Oh, it's humid. It's humid up here. I can't handle it. I've got my air cooler on. So if you can hear a bit of a humming sound in the background every time I speak, that's why. No Mass Effect, Gigaboring, Turbocharge, Adrenaline Rush. Ooh. I like me biotics. I was thinking more along the lines of multiplayer, but I heard Mass Effect 2 Soldier was pretty good. I'm doing good. Like I said, just sweating like a pig. Fucking hate it. It's too warm. Bring on winter. I like it when my room's nice and cold. This computer gives off too much heat, especially when you leave it on for hours and hours, days even, just rendering and uploading footage.
You're professionals. I'm not going to babysit bunk assignments. Let's talk about our success on EOS. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
His eyes are clipping through his face.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Turian Soldier is really good. I really love the Turian Soldier. Just proximity mines to debuff, and then marksman, spray him with the good stuff. Like the Krogan woman is a bitch. Yeah, Korra is a Karen. And she's a big simp for the Asari. West Sussex too, yeah. So I got my air cooler on. I'm actually getting a bit chilly as well because I've got it pointed directly at me. I got like the ice and water in there.
Let's be kind and give each other the benefit of the doubt. Finding a home for tens of thousands in this hellscape is stressful enough, without adding dysfunction.
You got it, boss.
If Krogan are known for one thing, it's getting along.
But not humility or self-awareness.
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical? Good meeting, everyone.
I said nobody gives a shit about Ryder. Yeah, my favorite Mass Effect 3 multiplayer class is the Pt.4 Soldier. Just those ballistic blades and inferno grenades just wreak a lot of havoc. I think I've got 25 up here. At least that's what my keyboard is telling me.
Nice place you found.
Clean air, plants, helps me think.
Something on your mind?
Maybe.
Your biotics always do that when you're maybe stressed?
I got it. I'm good. I don't normally lose it like that. A huntress should have better control.
You're not a huntress.
Huntress?
Another term for an Asari commando. I was one, before the initiative. Some things stick, though. Like losing the old man.
You were his second in command. Were you friends too?
He was more a mentor than a friend. Prickly old bastard. But I respected that. People treat geniuses like they're made of cut glass. I didn't care how smart he was. I think he liked someone not caring.
There's a lot of loss going around. Dad, the Golden Worlds.
A friend and mentor who trained you to be a Pathfinder. I prepped for years as your father's second. Then he chooses you? An untrained Pathfinder and all this mess to fix? The hell was he thinking?
Is this going to be a problem, Cora?
I don't want a rival. Just answers. It's done. Best I can do now is be your second. Keep your father's mission alive. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
She'll shoot me in the back of the head. We'll be good together. Should we romance the Asari simp? Yeah, the Kuntress in it. Yeah, absolutely. She's like the second coming of Miranda. She just got like biotics, booty, and bitterness.
So what brought you out to Andromeda?
Biotics like this. Thinking like an Asari huntress. I never had a place. Best I could be was a useful freak. The initiative was meant to be different. Will be different if this mission succeeds. So I'm seeing it through. It's quiet in here. I can keep the plants watered while I work. First job, see if there's any news on the Asari Ark. If they made it, we could use some Asari expertise. If you want to talk, I'll be here.
But Miranda was shaggable. Yeah, she was okay, I guess. Oh wait, that reminds me. Strike team missions. Let's do the thing. I actually got I still have the phone, the app on my phone from like years ago, and I'm still using it. Obviously, and I've been playing the multiplayer as well a little bit off stream just to get these packs because I'm going to get our credits, our weapons, our goodies, all that malarkey. Oh yeah, we can deconstruct stuff that we don't want as well, which You know what? I'll do that off stream. I won't bore you guys with me deconstructing every single item. Because I'm a good streamer. I'm a good YouTuber. I got £50 in my bank account today from Google. Are you gonna do a cookie? Oh, hey, look what you want. She wears nothing but a tattoo, a belt, and a smile. Supercharged boost, ultra rare nomad. I'll sell all salvage. What kind of weapon is that? Boost greatly improves airflow, fuel injections, upgrade will install automatically. Nomad. Use statistics and skills menu. Okay. Double extension mod. Assault rifle mods. No, oh, armor mods. That's what we want. Or not. Yeah, we'll work. You know what? I'll work on all the inventory management crap off stream. Like I said, it is a lot of tinkering and research and development and buying and selling. Like I don't want to do a repeat of.
Hey, I'm in storage if you need me.
I don't need you. I don't want you. But hey, we've got to do story time so we can get his loyalty mission because his loyalty mission is actually pretty good. But you almost bought it. I thought you already had it.
Pathfinder making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Hey, it's a dirty job. Are you the riffraff spokesman?
King, actually. You might want to bow. Otherwise, no telling what might fall off the Nomad when you're out there.
I'll take my chances. Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops. For now. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked in idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the initiative.
I doubt you were the only one.
Yes, but it's a new thing for me, regret. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
I do more than show up. That's no point. I'm not backing up the wrong tree with this guy.
We're exploring this cluster. Eventually, the galaxy. If your purpose is here, we'll find it.
Then the question will be, what will I do with it? In the meantime, you just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
Bloody headphones up. Need charging. God damn it. Everything needs charging. I think I can like continue and investigate, but I'll just do the initial first meetings with people. Yeah, I think generally, if you want to, you shouldn't be buying multiplayer games that are more than 4 years old unless they're like free to play, or they're like heavily supported, like by the developer still. Yeah, a lot of tired faces. Oh Jesus, his face was.
I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omni blade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
Where the hell did I get a... I don't know why, but the fucking cable is loose on my headset. Whatever.
Right. What?
Never mind. BS for the requisition. So, finally time for that beer?
Oh God.
And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your Alliance days much?
Tell me about your group.
Heavy Urban Search Terrain 1? Yeah. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit. HUST-1, but Hustle looks much better on the patch. All civilians, retired vets, or shits like
What's this hard drive is clicking? That's what it's fucking about. I heard a clicking sound. It's hard drive.
It's better just thinking about those days.
Don't know. I haven't dropped it or anything, but just keeps clicking at me, being cheeky.
I wanted exploration.
I miss what Liam said, and I don't care.
I thought I'd found my calling. Seems like a long time ago.
Got his big goggles on. I hope he's not chatting me up.
So, Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
Yeah, there's not really much on it. It's just like drivers or something. I can't remember. Company like this. I'm not romancing. You know what? Do you think maybe I should just not romance anybody? Or maybe I'll just romance Jarl. Get some of that weird alien strange.
I was on a good path in the Alliance.
Meet new aliens and fuck them.
Everything fell apart. There wasn't much left for me. Andromeda was so far away, I figured if you're going to start over, start way over.
Gotcha. Clean slate. Classic.
Back at you, Costa. Why do you come?
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story. But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning.
See if he's actually cute. Ah.
I have to. We're in it.
I can't remember if she's romanceable, does she have to Kelly Chambers like take her clothes off and do a dance for you? We fucked her. Actually, you know what? We fucked Suvi in Fallout 4 a few weeks ago, or not a few weeks ago, like because it's we only stream Fallout on a Friday. But the person who voices Suvi, we fucked her character in Fallout 4. So do we do Irish lass 2 games in a row? I don't know. Could do. I'll have to look into that.
If it all goes wrong, it could feel like we left for no reason.
I think she was
I know why I'm here.
pan or
A bad
bi.
start
I
can't
think
change that. I won't let it. In crisis response, I'd
I don't
focus on
know.
essentials. That's you and this team.
I think she's bi. I
I'll
don't
find
think.
a
I think
planet.
pansexuality is
You've got
something
your
that's
part covered, you got
recently
this. I'll do
new.
my damnedest to help with the rest.
No, that was no, that wasn't Kelly. That was Trainer. That was that wanted to bang Eddie or Edie, along with Joker, getting Joker sloppy seconds.
Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Let me guess. Little sister?
Who are you calling little?
Look, kiddo, gotta go.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
Fake fan. Nah. Can't remember every single character and detail in this game. There's shit I don't know about. Fucking Sasa or Space Beagle, whatever he wants to call himself now, was telling me that you could romance like several different people in just one playthrough of Mass Effect 2, and I was like, what? No idea.
I would have done the same just to get off the Nexus.
That's not why I came. Sure, I want to explore the galaxy, but I'm really here to work. I know everyone on the crew, even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
Wow, that's some laser focus.
Yeah? Was it too much? Some people get intimidated.
I'm not just some people. I really like the intensity.
That's good. It's nice to feel appreciated. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know. We'll chat later?
Saw a YouTube short that said Vetra's Saren's daughter. That's just a fan theory. It's just a fan theory based on convenience, or not convenience, like circumstantial I can't even call it circumstantial evidence. It's like a circumstantial lack of evidence. It's like, oh, her dad disappeared, and they don't name their dad.
Most of the crew bunks in here. Cozy, huh? But your room's got more of a view.
Crew info board. Usually just flavor text. Was there a teddy bear there? There is. What's the button for it? Is it Alt F2? Yeah, there we are. Okay, I can't fly past Ryder's big fucking head. Really? Okay, whatever. Oh dear. Scissor Sisters. Cause you're I can't even hit my throat's fucked. I can't. I was gonna start singing Filthy, but I fucking... Cause you're filthy. You're disgusting. Something. I don't know.
Quit worrying, Lucia. It'll be fine.
Oh, Battle Tits.
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away?
Harry.
Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years in the Hyperion looking after your brother.
I thought... Oh, Harry. Okay, I thought she said, you're not Harry. She likes the bush. Willie Ryder's a fan of the bush. Yeah, yeah, I don't really buy into Saren as the... is Vetra's dad. But then again, who knows? I mean, you had that one random fucker on EOS that's related to Zaid. Because, you know.
Joke's on him. Scott's a handful.
I think you're both trouble. Hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
What?
A Ket corpse. For autopsy. A live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the cat?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
That's a very specific topic.
I grew up on Omega, lots of Krogan mercenaries. The best habitat outside Tuchanka. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats her vegetables.
Again, we can respect ourselves, but really no point in that at the moment. You've got this. You don't need an old man a few hundred years your junior to tell you you're ready for this. I'll do it anyway, because I know it's true. You keep your rider safe, and I'll do the same with mine, Harry. I mean, your rider is a vegetable. Hardly a challenge, right? Hardly a fair balance of work.
And don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble.
Quit worrying, Rushan. It'll be fine.
Right. Have you settled in yet?
Yeah, got all my stuff here.
And your repair kit, spare parts?
I carry that emergency kit you put together all the time.
Good. Good. I'll check in with you later.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who were you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
Ha! I like the way you think, kid.
Ugh. Someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably Tan. Damn politicians.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually. Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
Alright, didn't I have a... Wasn't there supposed to be a space monkey I could open up in a box? Right, like a delivery somewhere. Over here? No? Heard something beady boop there. Alright, I must be losing my mind. Oh, actually, I think I have to collect it at the Nexus.
Where's my data pad? Oh, how'd you get under there?
Oh, let's talk to Suvi.
Suvi, were you talking to your notebook?
Oh, I wasn't I? I do that sometimes. Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
You mean a god?
Yes, I believe in a higher power. I know it's a little odd, but I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
No, let's not shit on her with Ari. Let's keep an open mind. Yeah, I believe in the Sky Genie.
There's something about coming face to face with something wondrous that makes you want to believe.
Wow. It's wonderful to meet someone who understands. I've had to justify myself so often. As if having faith in the divine invalidated my work as a scientist. As if the sacred could be diminished by the search for truth.
You definitely have an interesting perspective on the interplay between faith and science. I'd really like to pick your brain on that sometime. Maybe over drinks? The Nexus?
I'd like that. Now I should probably update the rest of the team with my latest reports. We'll talk later.
I always felt like a liar or a dick. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like black and white. It's like, yeah, like you can, there's ways to diffuse that. You don't have to be like, there is no God, or, yeah, Jesus rocks. Yeah, it's very black and white there. It's like, you can, like, you know, some people can be like, well, I don't know about God, but I believe there's something, like, out there, you know, I'm more of a, you know, agnostic or a spiritualist, or you believe that there's, you know, fate and destiny. You can be open-minded without being a 100% atheist.
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Should I consider you a temporary addition?
Everything's temporary, Ryder. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, Ryder. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Tackling complete strangers in the Milky Way wasn't doing it for you?
I think tackling you anywhere would be fun. Did I say that out loud? Life won't be boring with you around. I may never yawn again.
Maybe you just needed more sleep.
We were out for 600 years. A special someone made the trip with me, and she woke up a different person. I've slept enough. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Well, congratulate yourself.
I should. Thanks, Quartz.
Dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes, I'm #1. Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Then again, I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned, which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
Okay, I actually completely forgot about her, to be honest. Okay, let's talk to Calor. How much did I win? What, at my I like the shirt. I actually the shirt is I'm wearing because it's really warm. I just needed something that's very loose. I mean, it's not just here for style. It's here because it's cool. Like not cool. It looks cool. Like cool. It's lightweight. Like Hawaiian shirts are designed for tropic climates, and they're loose fit. They're lightweight, and they're hot. Yeah, it's about 26 here as well. 25, 26-ish. It's cooking.
Glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our vector.
That's probably smart.
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
I could stand here and drink in that view all day.
When I was test piloting the ship back home, I often did. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
I get it. Like leaving a good story half finished.
The team liked that one of us was going. It felt right after all we went through. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Cheer up, Callow. We'll always have Director Tan.
That snide little bureaucrat? All the more reason to find the others. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your father. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time.
Okay. 28 in your car. Gee, yeah, because it's just been sat in the sun, getting more and more warm. All right. Space view. Where do we go? We're gonna go to the Tempest, don't we? Oh yeah, I should do the planets. I should scan all the planets off stream as well. So anything that's boring and tedious, I'm just gonna do off stream. I'll probably local record it in case there's like anything significant, like a, hey, you scanned dust. What's that? Here's a quest. You know, I'll probably record just in case that happens. But
Familiar territory.
The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all.
not a polyester mix. I don't know. I know nothing about cloves. Or why that would be a bad thing. Never played the game at launch? What, you mean Mass Effect in general, or just the Legendary Edition? I played 1, 2 and a bit of 3, but got burnt out.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos. We've thought that before. But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne...
Certainly. The initiative's finally back on track.
Professor Herrick, right?
What's that camera angle?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
We've taken some hard knocks, but this proves we'll always get up again.
Always.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
I'm liking it well enough. I mean, it's one of those where the game, it's a slow start, it's a slow burner. Like the combat I really love in this game.
Don't shove the crate off the... You shoved the crate off the ramp. Where do they find these people?
Keeping tabs on things back here?
Yeah, I try to watch what's going on while we're away, but it's nice to check in person.
Shore leave is for relaxation. Take some time off. Get a massage. Can Tyrians even get massages?
Sort of. We get vibrations through the carapace with a hammer. Ugh, not for me. I'm fine, just people watching.
That seems like a really rude question to ask somebody. Like, it's like me asking a black person if they can even get a suntan. You know, like it's you know.
With your skill set, I could do more good out there than I can stuck here.
Martin's brother, sister's uncle, dad. I don't know. Could be. I doubt it. No, his name wasn't Solus. By the way, the title is in reference to the fact that everyone keeps calling the next Mass Effect game Mass Effect 4, even though it's the 5th Mass Effect.
Wonder if I can get this part off local traders.
Static damage. We want the combo one, don't we? Reaction optimizer, that's what we want. I think that's what you can do is you can actually save and reload. Unfortunately, there's no quick save, quick load button. And the load.
Nice to see you again.
Okay, that was kind of weird. Yeah, there we go. I can just reload the save and buy like a shitload of optimizers because since I'm playing a biotic build, most of my damage will be coming from biotic combos. So if I can just stack up a load of combos, biotic damage ain't too great. But we'll do all that merchant stuff off stream. Yeah, there's no monkeys in space. Wait. Oh, is this it here?
Here we are, one young Pyjack. Ready to see Andromeda, huh? Sam, can you send a note to Kesh? Make sure our new friend gets delivered to the Tempest.
Acknowledged.
Kesh might eat the fucking Pyjack.
Still missing some parts. Damn it.
Okay, what we got here for our journal? Well, there's stuff up above. Question marks. Also, I should mention, like, in terms of side questing, I don't know if the 100% and stuff. I'm just gonna play it by ear for now. But for the most part, I'm just gonna unlock the planets first before I can actually.
Thanks for nothing, education.
Before I do anything, let's say, like, because I left a lot of side quests untouched on EOS because half of EOS is not even available to us right now. We have to wait until the planet gets a bit better.
Just make no sense.
What's the trouble?
I've got power shortages throughout the station. I can't for the life of me find the cause. Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry, please ignore me. You've got way more important things to do.
Power to the Nexus is pretty important. I'm happy to help.
That's great, because I'm at a loss. There are obvious short circuits cropping up all over the place. A Pathfinder's eye might reveal something.
Yeah,
There's
right.
a power short here. We could scan the area.
Wouldn't it be more practical to build these vaults in the surface?
Nah, Rachni engineers mastered underground.
Pathfinder Rider, if you will.
These remnant fellows probably had the same idea. Wouldn't mind a seismometer reading, though. Sam, any chance?
So Not everybody has access to Sam. Like, it feels kind of weird. Hey, dumpty dum. How you doing, sir? Hope you're having a good day, good week, good life.
Welcome to the Cultural Exchange Center. Please have a look
Scan
around.
to assess the nature of the
We're
damage.
just getting things up and running.
The Citadel. You might not be too far off with that assessment.
This is an outpost for Milky Way colonists arriving in your galaxy. They come seeking a fresh start in Andromeda, yearning only for a land they can call home. If you encounter an outpost, feel free to drop by and say hello. Your new neighbors are eager to make friends.
Looks like a shitty room from like Firebase Ghost. Who's this? That's supposed to be Shepard or Pathfinder, I guess. I don't know. Alien operations. All right. I'll play this in a bit. Yeah, I've been playing it a bit more recently, but I've been doing it like a bit of multiplayer just for the strike team boxes. It's free loot. Free loot for single player. Fuck Addison. She's a bitch.
An animal did this?
Affirmative. I am able to track it.
We have space. Is it space hamster?
How many times have I told you this story?
Pathfinder, I believe you found the culprit responsible for the power shortages.
Alert Professor Herrick to come secure it.
That's a bug. Oh, we got 530 XP for that. That's good. Talk to what these guys got to say.
Pathfinder, thanks for helping Raj and Zara find Atkins. Kadara Port can swallow him whole for all I care.
Fuck Kadara.
Good job on the outpost. Maybe Addison will lighten up.
What do you mean?
She's been pretty upset about not having an initiative outpost established yet. Understandable, if you ask me. I'm just glad she's got work to focus on now.
Nothing more for now.
Later. What? How can we be out of those materials?
Gunplay left a little to be desired. I will say the in the multiplayer, I don't know if we're speaking about launch versus final patch, but the guns were buffed quite a lot in multiplayer. I'm playing single player though. There is a mod that where you can have multiplayer gun balance in single player, but I think that would just make insanity difficulty completely trivial. I got a few mods installed.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute? Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Tavessa, freelance vidmaker. This is Hakeem, my producer. I could use your help.
Hakeem, the African Dream.
Director Tans asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. Translation, paint rainbows over our problems.
What's that, Hakeem?
But
I
our
can't remember.
problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
It takes integrity to record the truth and nothing but.
Well, I do my best. And you could help me out. The heart of my documentary will be an interview series. I was hoping you'd take part. I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for.
I think the only...
Interested?
I mean, the SMGs... I mean, you know, you craft yourself a fully auto Hornet, and you don't really need to use anything else. I don't know. I like the SMGs actually in this game. I think they're all pretty good. Celeste might be the weakest of them all, because it's just like a Fokin that can fit in your pocket.
Okay, interview away.
Let's start at home. 14 months and the Nexus still isn't finished. Arcs are missing, we have people in exile. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
We still have to fix them. Everyone, leaders included, needs to pitch in. Let's be honest about these challenges and how we're going to face them.
Nice. Won't make you popular with the leaders, but it's good to hear. Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now. But you can bet I'll have more questions later.
Wow, one question.
You're great. I'll get to work editing.
Edit what? That was one sentence.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Pathfinder. Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey, Ryder. Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
I don't know, it's a handful of shotguns. I think that I think all the weapons are pretty good. I think that, like, if you're speaking strictly on multiplayer and the final patch, final version of the game, I'd say like 90% of the weapons are usable on gold, and about half of them are on platinum. As for single player, I mean, you can craft guns in a way where you can have like you can take a, you know, normal weapon and make it shoot, you know, the plasma coils or whatever the hell the Riga carbine does. There's a bit of there's a lot of tinkering and potential in the gunplay in this game. Got to experiment a bit, I guess. But I like I'm using the Valkyrie on this playthrough because it has headshot bonus, and yeah, assault rifles are pretty easy to use. I used the Hornet on my first playthrough, so didn't want to do a repeat.
Let's hold off on the celebration. We haven't found home yet.
Oh, there's no need for modesty. Success affords leverage over those who doubted you.
And you're my best friend.
A patron. One who shares your vision of a prosperous future.
I suppose we agree on that much.
I knew that given a chance, your talents would emerge. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall.
Well, not necessarily. Like, the Widow is a rare, but then you got the Ishare, which is the the Widow is.
Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder
The
Hall.
Widow is an uncommon.
Now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
Yeah, like if you look at like the single shot sniper rifles, I mean there isn't any in the commons because you just have the Viper, but the Widow is an uncommon silver. In the gold or rare tier, it's the Ashare, which is pretty much, in terms of stats, is better in every single way, and it's still a single shot rifle. Also, Ashare means goodbye in the Angaran language, so it's more fitting, right? And then I guess in multiplayer you have the key shock, which is pretty brutal if you know how to use it. But I don't know. I think it was more silly that they nerfed the Widow. Infiltrator Widow was like the only thing that was getting kills in like the early days of Andromeda multiplayer, and they nerfed it, and everybody was like, well, back to bullet sponge, you know. But like I said, they've released a lot of updates. They made the game fun. And nothing's as bullet spongy. And most people who think the game is still bullet spongy are the people that quit within the first month and haven't played it since.
I plan on doing a lot more than that.
That's the confidence we need. Take charge and ignore your critics.
Careful, he'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you,
I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder support.
I have concerns about your decision on Eos, Ryder. An outpost full of scientists won't do us much good if the Ket attack.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help feed our people.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Ket are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight, for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
Yeah, that's true.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
I wasn't really asking for it.
Of course. I support that kind of enthusiasm.
Right.
Hey, we dinged. I like dinging. Okay, how are we doing for combat? Like I said, we are leveling up our fitness. Just so we can get our regeneration, because we are playing on insanity. So as soon as we get our fitness up to 4, we can go back to biotics.
Ryder, this is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your brother, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Medbay.
Will do.
Pathfinder, we are to contact Director Addison as soon as possible.
Ugh.
Right. Something about Andromeda viability and perks. Could be useful.
Oh dear. I mean, you got the Javelin as well. I don't know, there's Black Widow as well. Some people prefer the Black Widow to the regular Widow. Depends on the game, the class you're playing as. It's a bit of a lot of variables, but I do agree. Like the normal Widow is a bit underwhelming in Andromeda. Like there's no reason to use it really once you have access to the Ishara.
Whole mood of the Nexus has changed since Eos. You really can feel it. New outpost, a Pathfinder's help, people waking up. It's a fresh start.
Third time's a charm, if you happen to have a Pathfinder around.
Can't always rely on luck. From here, it's hard work. But it's damn good to know we're on the right track.
You've had a year to think about it.
It's the Scourge, Director Tan. Its origin defies all known explanation.
How? We brought all that equipment along.
And the Tempest's readings are helping, but we've just scratched the surface.
The history of the initiative cannot show that we were defeated by a space cloud.
Some things are bigger than we are.
I will not accept that excuse. This is science, and your merry band over there are scientists, aren't they? Figure it out.
Goodbye, Director.
Ryder, you're off to a promising start. I meant what I said. You are a symbol now of hope that things will get better. Though I worry about this terraforming network. What do we really know about it?
It's like nothing we've ever seen. It's clear somebody had big plans for this cluster.
But who?
Not sure yet, but at least we're on the trail.
Did you have some other business?
That's all. Thanks for your time.
I'm here to serve.
To the side of her head, I think so. She got like the cut. She got like the.
Great to see all your hard work on display.
Was it something about Mary hairdo? She looks like a Karen. She really does. She has that. She has this fucking kind of speak to the manager fucking vibe about her. I don't know if I like calling it the Karen, but you know, memorial. Who's that a memorial for? With solemn pride, remember those who gave their lives in service of exploration and discovery. That's very vague. I suppose we can talk to Addison about the ice box.
You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
I'll do the exploring. Don't you have someone else to track the numbers?
Get off your perch. This is where numbers become lives. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
God, I hate her. She's such a cunt. I want to shoot her.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Brecker, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
You're kidding?
Yes, of course.
Thanks, Aaron.
But now you respect what we're doing.
It's hot in England. Can't imagine how fucking bad it is in Italy.
Your tools, your reward, and our future.
Assume you might have climatized to it by now, though. Preferred the Black Widow. Good. A little convenient, though. I don't know, it depends. Like, Black Widow was good against mooks, but, like, I really liked... There's something satisfying about using the regular Widow, you know? Shoot, reload, shoot, reload. Got one shot of brutal regular Widow. Wasn't far out, yeah. Addison could... I wouldn't even shit in her mouth. That's how much I hate Addison.
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure success. Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost, what we can actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy.
I said, Addison, hate her so much that if she was sitting on the side of the road, about to starve to death, I wouldn't even shit in my hand and feed it to her.
How are you measuring thresholds?
It's based on resource estimates and general stability, a metric of acceptable scope and risk. The more you achieve, the greater capacity we can accommodate, the more the initiative can do for you. Simplest explanation, the more you do, the more room we have to grow.
So I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually?
Absolutely. But there's an order to things, a lines of support. You can't deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs. And eggs won't get you steak. Except it's people, and how all our lives begin.
All right, Brecca. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Lab technicians, research data gained from all sources, additional common mining nodes. Okay, what about military? What we got in here? Receive drop of consumable supplies at regular intervals? Nah. Hunting parties, organic materials? Nah. Receive tech materials? Nah. Reconnaissance, hidden caches around established forward stations. That could work for getting extra early game items. Apex tactics, 15% more credits. But I'm only getting like 20, 40 credits from that. Commerce. Earn credits from investments at regular intervals. Improve prices when buying and selling. Increases inventory capacity. I mean, that seems useful as well. What's this one? Market dominance. Advanced training. 10% XP bonus for completed encounters. Required Oh, I can get like reconnaissance and then follow that up with the XP gains. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the reconnaissance. Get free loot.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status.
Sounds good. Named after a range of bins. Sounds about right. A little. It's a bit of a roasted air. Yeah. Roasted poop. Alright, let's talk to Rensus.
I hear you went down to EOS. Did you find anything to help my case?
Fallout 4 next gen update. Man. Well, at least I don't need to manually tweak my INI file to do ultra wide. Yeah, it's ultra. Next gen my ass.
An enemy blast to the back killed the chief. Your shot missed.
What? You're kidding me. Thank the spirits. This is great.
Hold on there. The chief's Omni tool recorded you over the body. Sam, play back.
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock. Shit.
Not only did you think you killed him, you meant to.
But you just said I didn't, so it doesn't matter, right? The conviction will have to be overturned. The sentence thrown out.
I'm going to Tan, and I might have a different opinion. You did try to cover it all up.
Look, I'm sorry I lied, but if my shot missed, I'm innocent. Plain and simple.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, let's talk to Tan. What the fuck are you doing? You're gonna take a shit on the side of the road to feed Sir Addison. Yeah, it's probably more of a console. It definitely is a console update because, like, I couldn't even boot the game up on PS5 with all the DLC installed. I had to like skip one of the DLCs for the game to even boot up. So most remasters nowadays are done with consoles in mind. Any remaster that happens with PC is just a joke. Even the Mass Effect remaster was done with consoles in mind. The PC part was like, yeah.
Director, I checked out that murder. Nilkin didn't do it, but there's proof that he meant to.
This is unfortunate. We want to give the people a sense of stability, leadership they think they can count on. And we're setting precedent for justice here in Andromeda. Now this, a convicted murderer who didn't commit the murder.
These things are almost never black and white.
I know. If we suppress the evidence and uphold the conviction, we're banishing a man for a crime he technically didn't commit. If we throw the conviction out, we're freeing a man who tried to take matters into his own hands, then covered it up. Your investigation complicated this. You should take responsibility for the outcome. Do we still exile him for murder?
He intended to kill the chief. He pulled the trigger, believed he'd done it. Banish him.
Agreed. Sometimes we must rule with our hearts. I hope my conscience will be as clear as yours seems to be. Well, at least we'll have this sordid business behind us.
Alright, that's that done. Where's the XP? I don't see no XP on the side of the screen. I'm building into biotics. I know I said this here. I know at the moment my last few level ups have gone into combat, but that's just for health. Because one, majority of the early game we're going to be shooting stuff, and two, health, because we die instantly. But as soon as we get to 4 fitness and get that health regen, we're going to move over to back to biotics. Oh yeah, that's for one of the mods. One of the mods I'm using is the multiplayer powers in single player, so that's why we have warp. But yeah, Adept would be the answer to your question. Docking bay, no, we want to go station deck, no, cryo bay.
Species are at odds as talks break down over a unified curriculum for initiative kids. The Asari say they'll wait it out until demands are met. This is HNS.
Once we gather a few more colonists, we'll be taking you over to the Nexus. You'll need to
I'll make it right, Dash. I promise.
Who the fuck are you, Mackay? I like your crisps.
Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you.
How does he know I'm the Pathfinder?
It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus.
Where's Alec?
I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
His sacrifice won't be forgotten.
Agreed. Everything I do will be for him. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
Alright, can do, will do. In like 3 weeks when Eos is cleared up a bit, and I can do all that in one go. Hey, Doc.
Harry, what's happening with Scott?
Well, we got him out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes up, but Sam managed to...
Yeah, it was added in multiplayer.
Find him, you might say.
With 2 characters.
I don't follow.
Well, he's still in a coma, but he also...
Hence why I needed a mod.
And Sam managed to access it. He's made contact.
Yeah. Hence why I need a mod to have it enabled on single player. So like for biotics, we have the warp. In tech we have shit. What was the tech power? Snap freeze. We have snap freeze in the tech tree, and for combat we have Avenger Strike and Fortify.
That's incredible. He's okay?
Vitals are steady, but I'm letting Sam take the lead on this one.
Though in a coma, Scott's mental processes remain intact.
So is he okay?
You can ask him yourself. A moment while I establish a link with his implant. Proceed.
Scott? Can you hear me?
Is that you, sis? I don't understand. What's happening?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
Wow, really? How are we talking?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
Guess I'll take your word for it. I can't feel anything, but I still hear you. Is Dad okay?
I'm not sure how to say this, but he's dead, Scott.
What?
There was an accident.
What do you... Accident? How? I mean, Dad...
I know. It was all very sudden. Nothing anyone could do.
I don't believe it.
I'm sure he'd want to be here now.
Did we at least find home? Dad kept talking about how amazing it would be.
Just wait till you see it. It's amazing. Even better than the hype.
I hope Dad got to see it.
He did.
I should be with you now.
You were never one to quit, little brother. A nap won't hold you back.
Yeah, I guess so. Dad would want us to push on.
So would Mom.
Yeah, wherever they are. I figure Mom is giving him the business for him.
What happened?
The connection was only temporary. His condition remains stable.
Fucking went through a
Sorry.
tunnel.
Seemed better than nothing. I'll keep you posted. Promise.
Thanks,
Yes.
Harry.
Snap freeze in this game is pretty disgusting. Like, you can have like a... Oh, jeez, I'm T-posing. What the fuck? What the hell is everyone doing? Is that Suvi? That's not Suvi. That's just same haircut as Suvi. See, so, what's... Look at these NPCs all with the same haircut. Please, what's going on here? There you go. There's bargain bin. It's Liam's dad. It's Liam's dad. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm losing my mind here. Yeah, Snap Freeze is actually really good. I think you have like 125% debuff to like armor, but the only downside to it is if you detonate it, you lose the debuff. So it's better to keep the cryo effect on and just shoot. And also Incendiary completely removes it as well. So
Maintenance begins on malfunctioning sun lamps, causing unending daylight in some Nexus quarters.
Stop right now, thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch. Hey you, always on the run. Gotta slow it down, baby, gotta have some fun. Do 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 do. Always be together. Ba da da ba.
Sasa, the motherfucking gangster.
Stay that way forever.
Welcome back, and thanks for the resub. Hope you're having a good evening. My evening is good. Very warm though, but you know, as British people are always complaining about the weather. It's either too wet, too cold, or too warm. Yeah, I'm proud of my riders. I posted them in the Andromeda subreddit. People seem to be pretty positive to them, I guess. You should have seen my Commander Shepard.
Cora wanted to check in with you.
What do you mean, Cora? I've already spoken to Cora. Why is she so needy?
I'm planning evacuation drills too. Need to start running those.
Good idea. I know I'll need a refresher.
Just a tip, if you need to evac in deep space, you're probably not coming back.
Only if you don't know the drill.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs?
Ah.
Ass in Assistant Director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for cash ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
Man, why couldn't you say that shit earlier?
Got any stories or advice to share?
Alright, no worries.
Jack scratch its butt.
Anything about the Ket? Or combat in general?
Well, common Ket are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like to ghost up behind you when you least expect it. Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you. Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Destined are annoying, quick. Got some crazy mist that hides them from view, their friends too. Take a Destined down, and that mist goes away. Makes them a prime target, if you ask me. Perfect for grenade practice.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
There's just something wrong about the Ket. The absolute single-mindedness.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
So, Chosen, it's not good to let too many of them get close to you at once. If they hit your shields, take a step back. Let me handle them. Bet you anything they're not used to being rushed by a Krogan.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Fire and explosives are good against anything with heavy armor. Or anything, really. Generally, no one likes being set on fire.
Generally, there's a story behind this.
Ha, there sure is.
You mentioned that people generally don't like being set on fire.
I was hoping you'd ask. So, about 400 years ago, give or take a decade, me and my outfit were pinned down during a skirmish with another merc group. Saw it pull off my usual stunt, charge ahead and breach their barricade. Pop my flamethrower and get ready to let go. Only to see them all screaming and running away. Turns out, I crashed through a shipment of Turian brandy on my way in. Never even noticed I was on fire. But they sure did. Never seen a pack of mercs panic that badly before.
Yeah, I mean, I like Drac. I mean, he's like there's a lot of grunt in him. Like, imagine Grunt if he was 1,000 years old, with a little bit of Rex thrown in.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Ascendant. Keep your distance. Don't let him get you in those force fields. Pop that little orb, then shoot him in the head, just like anything else.
Tell me more
I
about
haven't met
fighting
Ascendant
Ket.
in this game.
Fiends, kid. Even I'm not gonna mess with those at close range. Keep your distance. Shoot them in the red fleshy bits, or I guess in the face if you can't flank them.
Not really
Tell
red.
me more about fighting Ket.
Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me.
All right. Exhausted that.
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. So we left. Kesh is alone on that station now.
You think someone might try to hurt Kesh?
More like she airlocks Spender. Or he tries to stab her in the back, and then she airlocks him. Tan wouldn't listen to me when I told him Spender had a part in the mutiny. I had no proof.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on station, without Spender messing things up. Way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
How did you and Vetra meet?
That's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going. Self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
So, about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now. Centuries. Shit, well over 1,000 years. Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her, too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
Don't call me kid. I like the fact that he calls you kid. Alright, what the fuck does Kara want? Oh, hey, Pyjack.
Whoops. Looks like our Pyjack friend got out of his cage. He'll be fine, won't he? The exercise will probably do him good.
Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon.
Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
Yeah, this game is definitely underrated. Like I said, I have my email notification and what I was saying last Sunday when I started this game. I'm playing a game that's fun, that everybody hates, whilst everybody else is playing a game that sucks, that everybody loves. Elden Ring. I'm talking about Elden Ring, which I might end up playing at some point. Again. Anyway, so we'll see what happens.
Let's get everyone fed before we start flower gardens.
Fair. But everyone around here has dreams. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better.
Oh, yeah.
That's all she
Well,
said.
low bar, right?
Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
I'm a huntress. She's like a vegan. Has to announce that she's a fucking huntress every 2 fucking seconds. Huntress, huntress, huntress. It's actually, I get secondhand embarrassment. Like, I'm not looking forward to the Asari Arc mission. Like, the secondhand embarrassment that I'm gonna get from that is just, it's not even a real person. You know what I mean? It's just, so it's like, I know people like to throw the word cringe a lot nowadays. Like, it's an overused expression, but it's fucking cringe. As for Fallout 4 winning the game, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I love Fallout 4. I think Fallout 4 is a great game. But Game of the Year, I don't know. Like, I can't remember what came out that year. What year was Fallout 4? Like 2016? Like, what came out that year? It might have been a slow year.
It sounds like she cared more about what you needed than about what you wanted.
I didn't need to be rejected.
Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before.
Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
What part of that vision made you want to take the plunge?
A civilization where everyone had a place, even AI, or an overpowered human biotic. Your father said, I get being different.
Yeah,
now imagine being
sometimes
welcome
caring
and
too
making
much
others
is
like you welcome too.
what
When I was 13,
part of the problem, right?
I could warp a steel girder. He made me wonder, what if someone had told me that's okay?
You could warp a steel girder. What's warp? We don't have warp in this game. Well, I do, because I have mods, but Yeah, like this playing this game day one. It's like, hey, don't show off. I can't warp. There is no warp.
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to
Yeah,
belong?
I commented on that on
Especially
the
somewhere
last
like the
stream.
Initiative. So I gave the Initiative my
Yeah.
all. Kept thinking
just
of the niche I wanted. My rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not
Hang
taking
on.
over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
Like if you just click on it, if you just go to his Steam profile, it'll show that he's played like, you know, Horizon Zero Dawn and like recently or whatever. So he's not dead, if that's sick or anything, or maybe he is. I don't know. But you know, he goes through these phases where he goes antisocial. As soon as the first Descendant comes out, he'll probably pop out of his hidey hole and be more social. Probably, maybe, I don't know. Like I said, Cookie, like I said, he goes on those yearly phases where he has like COVID or just does his own thing. But it is kind of weird that he has been kind of silent for about 3 or 4 months. It's kind of a long antisocial phase. Nah, trust me, I got concerned. I got worried as well and did the rooting around. But yeah, it's just simple as clicking on Steam and whatever game, you know, on just on the front page of Steam, it'll show like, you know, games played in the last 2 weeks and when they were last booted up, and yeah. Move on, Cora.
It sucks, but it happened. We need your mind on the mission.
Always is. But I'm human too. Need time to find a way through. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
Uh-huh. Alright, let's go to...
Those remnant vaults, all those secrets. Have to go exploring in one someday.
Let's quickly let's have a look. Yeah, Avenger Strike, which is usually on JAL. Yeah, Avenger Strike and Fortify are multiplayer powers. Biotics, we have Warp and Tech. We have Snap Freeze. Oh, and Recon Visor. Damn. Oh, and Stealth Grid. Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these 4 are supposed to be multiplayer power. No, wait, Shield Boost? I can't remember. I think these 4 might be multiplayer only. I know Recon Visor definitely is. I don't know, it's been a while. It's been a while. Get over it, Cora.
Imagine flying through one. Now that would be a real hazard course.
You know what, getting over shit isn't easy. Oh, is there something in our room downstairs? Never mind, I thought there was. I've already done that. God damn it. Yeah, that's kind of what I hated about this game, actually, was the fucking pacing. Like, I was literally just on the Nexus, and now I go back on my ship, and it's like, oh, can you meet me on the Nexus? Oh, can you go to the Nexus? Oh, can you please go to the Nexus? Like, it's literally just, that's the fucking game. Like, it's literally just, oh, can you go to the place you've just been? You know. Happens way too often. But no, I'm only going back to these places for main quest. Some did. Recon Visor was Turian Agent, like a character in the multiplayer. Basically gives you wall hacks and penetration.
We're on a collision course with unknown objects.
Make corrections. Sam, are you on this?
Collision is imminent.
All stop now!
Mega 4 relay over here.
Cat ships. A dozen. No, more.
They've got us pinned against the Scourge.
They are scanning us, Pathfinder.
We'll scan them back!
Where is the one who activated the remnant?
Why do they know it's called Remnant as well?
The signature is there. Answer me.
You're the one in my way. Who are you?
The conviction in her voice is not convincing.
They've lost navigation.
We're being steered into their ship.
Just tell me what you want.
I won't explain what you can't understand.
Ryder, I have almost regained control of the ship. I need a few more seconds.
You can't take a ship full of people just because you feel like it. Who do you think you are?
Enough. Your defiance is naive and reckless. This day marks the beginning of your greatness.
Sam?
I have plotted a potential course through the Scourge.
Do it! Report.
Enemy destroyed. Damage to aft sensors.
Scourge got it?
Yes.
Get us out of here.
It will be tight.
Callow? Yes!
Nice work, kid.
Yeah, but who the hell was that guy?
Ryder, we've got trouble down here. You need to find us a port now.
Great. Where'd we end up anyway?
Sensors are damaged, but I think we're at the vault's coordinates.
You think? Gil, give it what you can. We're setting down.
Keep your tongue out. Alright, Royston, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your week. Stay out of trouble, and if you can't, well, don't get caught.
Being contacted.
We have to land. Open a comm.
Tov Jagalesto. Tov Jagalesto.
We're visitors from another galaxy. Our intentions are peaceful.
Av Naleseto. They've sent us a nav point.
Set us down. Yes. Look at that. It's beautiful.
They're gonna shoot me on sight if they see my face. No, apparently they can speak English. Fuck knows why.
We need in that vault.
Please, you're not really going out there on your own.
We can't afford a repeat of last time. I'm the Pathfinder. First contact is on me.
Most important thing ever. No pressure.
If this goes badly, if I get eaten alive, even if it's hilarious, please destroy the vids.
Tasko Jabba Yenvad.
Get this call time yahal.
Need me to take my shoes off?
They ham Dalgos.
Mason Roa.
God, she's so fucking hideous when she's moving. Hey, Crabs, how you doing?
I'm Paran Shai.
You speak English? Why?
We are the Angara.
Hello. I'm a Pathfinder with the Initiative.
Yes, you crossed dark space. I've heard of your journey.
From who?
I have this in hand.
Ephra saw the ship come in and sent me to find out what's going on.
Who's
He's a human from another galaxy. A Pathfinder.
Aya is hidden, protected. What do you want?
Our intentions are simple. We'd like to look in your vault and then we're out of here.
You think that's simple? You don't know anything.
And
I'll
Gary.
inform Ephra.
Yeah.
He'll be waiting for you in his office at the Resistance headquarters. I'll meet you there.
I will accompany you through our city. Your crew will stay on your ship. Follow me.
They all got like Ishares without any scopes on them. They are a bunch of weirdos.
Follow closely. Do not try to explore the city or interact with anyone. Ephra's guards will use force if necessary.
Understood. Is it okay to ask you questions?
I suppose.
Put that away.
It's just a scanner.
Put it away now.
If you're the governor, why do I need to see this Ephra?
He's leader of the Resistance.
What's that?
They fight the Ket and protect us.
The Resistance, wow.
What's happening?
Every sci-fi has a group called the Resistance. Or the Rebels or whatever.
In the Angara.
This isn't safe. It belongs in a containment cell.
Let Governor Shire handle this.
You don't know what you're doing.
Why do they all speak English?
Intimidating?
You're an outsider who invaded our home.
Maybe it's Sam Nord, because it's like all the aliens in the Mass Effect trilogy can understand each other because they have translation implants. I think it's either translation implants or it's on their Omni tool. I think there's something here. Technology, exploration tools. There's something somewhere that tells you it. But yeah, there's something or other, the translator. But I guess Sam has like somehow like chat GPT'd their fucking language after like hearing a few lines or something ridiculous like that. It's like, you ever see X-Men Apocalypse, where, like, Apocalypse comes out of his fucking tomb after 2 or 3 millennia, and, like, just watches TV and then just knows the modern language. Is my psychic?
I'm not here to
nope.
cause trouble.
I don't think so.
Then keep moving.
They have like electromagnetic, like, they have like electric blood or something. Like,
She, not it. And stop staring.
you can tell that I've got tit. You can tell I'm a she.
None of the local flora register in my data files. We've encountered an undiscovered ecosystem.
But yeah, they have like
beautiful.
electrical.
Thank you.
They have an electrical like body, which is kind of weird. Kind of like the how everyone ends up in the green ending for Mass Effect.
You're the first outsider to see it.
The Asari can be.
I'm honored.
They can mind meld. That's why they were like somewhat like not ascended, but like the Protheans were like, hey, these are probably going to be our successors after the Reapers fuck us up, you know?
Keep moving.
I am moving.
Softer than a cat. Not as big. I think I could take it.
USBs.
This is the Resistance headquarters.
Cyberpunk style.
Ephra is waiting inside.
Alright, let's go in then.
They are bullies, but this situation is now your fault. Don't get kicked out, Moran, not because of them.
But you're telling me to be weak?
No. I am telling you to be strong through your cunning and heart. Okay? Hey.
It really is the best one in the Resistance.
It's a Lanat. It sucks. Like what you see?
Our experience with the Ket makes us naturally distrustful of all aliens.
We've had our own run-ins with the cat.
Why do they call him Cat as well?
You really do understand. When the Archon came to Helios, he demolished our sovereign state. Took what he wanted, as if we were nothing. Now, the Ket mercilessly abduct Angara. Often, we never see our people again. Come this way. Ephra is waiting.
Wait, the cat kidnap you? Steal your people?
And the Resistance fights them every day. With everything we can.
Is it attrition? What are they after?
You should save your questions for Ephra.
Kadara be damned. I won't lose Vold.
Ephra, this is one of the aliens from the Milky Way.
Milky Way.
Pathfinder. It's an aggressive move coming to Aya.
My people from the Milky Way were bold enough to come to Andromeda. I need to be at least that bold to save them.
So, Pathfinder, never mind how you even found us. Why are you here?
On a hostile planet we call Eos, I explored an ancient structure, a vault, and brought it back online. It stabilized that planet's environment.
Remnant. Recent intelligence supports that claim.
If I'm right, there's a vault on Aya that's different. I need to look inside.
You're right. There's a vault out there, but it was shut years ago and the entrance hidden. We can't help you.
The Moshai could. She's our most revered scientist and elder. She knows this vault.
But now the Ket have her, and our rescue attempts failed. She's lost to us. And you.
There must be another way. How can I convince you? Can I offer help?
Arrogant. I don't know you, let alone trust you. Why would I want your help?
Of course.
Ephra.
Of course.
Ephra, what this
Ryder's a pussy.
Extraordinary.
I didn't ask her to say that,
The Moshai would want
but she said it.
brave and not let this chance pass.
Joel, you talk too much.
Let me assess this alien. I'll be your eyes. I know you can spare me.
Go if you want. But when she tries to kill you, be prepared to strike first.
I'm Jal Amaderov. I'll be your envoy through Angaran space.
Like, again, like, the whole... Like, this game relies too heavily on, like, dialogue. Like, your character talking without you having control over it, you know? So the whole, I can help. Fuck you! Yes, sir! Like, it hurts, you know? We don't need that in any RPG where you get made out to be a little bitch and you can't... Like, if I said something stupid... Like, I don't know, like, it just... The whole... Like, anyone who defends Ryder... Is like, oh, like, Ryder's spineless fucking character is an idiot.
Thank you for trusting me.
I don't. But I can always kill you in your sleep.
Good to know.
Well, even see it. Ignorant. Yeah.
I've organized my analysis of Aya. Shall I relay it to the Nexus?
Definitely.
I see more humans as like overly ambitious.
Trade? Trade. Trade.
Are you asking or telling?
Wondering, do you exchange goods and services? How does your economy work?
We pay for things with a currency called credits. Abstract wealth.
The cat offered gifts, made odd bargains, never traded. What are your credits worth? What can we do with them?
You pay them to us for whatever we're selling.
Now we cut open the heart. And what do you offer?
Well, I can give you 1 magic credit for the entire planet.
I don't know. What do you want?
Your ship?
Not for sale.
Worth a try.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Yes. Call me Soka. I run cargo between Aya and other worlds. Good work. Good at it. You're here to help my people. Prove it. I need help. One of my suppliers off-world stopped checking in. Has things I need. There could be trouble.
We might have different definitions of trouble. What do you mean?
Natural hazards, wild predators, misadventure, what do you mean?
Same thing. What's your supplier carrying exactly?
Supplies I need, exactly. Things to keep my people alive. Essentials. You have a ship? I have my supplier's nav point. His name is Keldo. Find him, his supplies. Come back and prove you're helpful. Then maybe we trade.
Alright, okay, there's that. Let's not forget the Krogan. Yeah, like that's why there needs to be like a renegade or like a charm and intimidate system in this game. Like it's so missing. Like I can understand the passion, professional, logic, and sarcastic like skill trees, but like we need the fuck you, you know, and we need the go fuck yourself and the charm treat like speech checks like. Because the fact that you just look like a complete bitch for 90% of the game and can't even give people a receipt for it is stupid.
Be careful out there.
What's it?
Stars above, it's you. I was hoping to get a chance to speak with you. You left your home to cross dark space. Is it true you can never go back?
Yeah, this is home now.
To take such a risk and give up your old life, why did you do it?
I couldn't resist the adventure of a lifetime.
I know the feeling. There's a rush in taking a chance and hoping for the best.
My turn for a question. Do I get to know your name?
Oh, of course. I'm Avela Kajar, curator for the Repository of History. We study relics of our past, try to piece together what we lost in the Scourge. And the truth is, there was something I wanted to talk to you about. Pathfinder, how much do you know about our history?
I still have a lot to learn.
Centuries ago, the Scourge targeted my people. Our ships were the first to go dark. Many of those ships went down over Havarl.
Yeah,
the wilds of that planet are filled with history. A scientist on Havarl just contacted me with a new nav point of an intact crash site. A huge opportunity. But with Remnant patrolling the area, we can't get close enough. Not like you can.
How do you know about me and the Remnant?
I have friends in the Resistance. They heard your conversation with Ephra. I know it's a lot to ask, but you have a ship and the means to get past the Remnant. Without your help, I'm stuck.
I don't think Ephra would be too happy with this arrangement.
Ephra doesn't have to know, and if he finds out, he can direct his anger at me.
Takes guts to stand up to him.
I'd face worse to get a piece of our history back.
I've always wanted to give archaeology a try.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. If you find anything, I'll be here. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Alright, is anybody over here? I guess this is it. So yeah, maybe we can land on a planet and do some combat, because we've been streaming for nearly... Well, we have been streaming for 2 hours, and we haven't actually shot anything. We've just been doing talking and...
Fixed up and ready to fly.
You know, Citadel shenanigans, you know? Oh,
Your ship is... We have nothing like it.
Wait till you see the inside.
It gets better.
Oh, yeah.
You ready to go?
I'll introduce you to the rest of my crew.
yeah, hell, I'd even like be happy with you go back to like Mass Effect 1 style, where they have like imitate and charm in the skills that you have to level up. Because I like that in Mass Effect 1, having to invest your skill points into your speech craft.
I'm just saying, as far as first contact goes, at least that went better than the last one.
Only slightly.
Yeah, what happened? I wanted to look around.
Going toes first.
And now we have another mouth to feed, whatever he eats.
Did the translators not work?
They work.
I know we're improvising as we go, but let's remember that there is Pathfinder team protocol.
Don't think I got that handbook.
Ryder, we followed our best lead here, and now we don't even have that.
Jal has offered to do what he can to help us access the vault on Aya.
How do we do that when we're leaving the planet it's on?
That's a fair point. Jal?
Seriously?
Settle down. Ryder's right. There's an Angara right here. Let's hear from the new guy.
Yeah, let's do something. Let's emote without raising our voice and having voice acting.
One day, about 80 years ago, the Archon and the Ket arrived in Helios, and the horror began.
They declared war?
Nothing so easy to define or fight.
The Ket kidnap Angara. Their people disappear without a trace. What if they were us?
Sure, I'll fight Ket all day long.
Hey, people like Mass Effect 2. Let's do the collectors
We need to get into that vault right
kidnapping
Surprisingly,
people
I'm with
again.
PB. Our own mission has to take priority.
You're with PB because she's a Sari.
Kind of.
Simp.
Pretty solid. Jal?
The resistance is stretched thin. I was tasked with traveling to 2 of our worlds at our briefing this morning. And you'll accompany me.
Because?
Because then, Ephra will see you as trustworthy. You want that.
Jal's told me about these 2 worlds, Havarl and Vold.
Before the Scourge disaster, Vold was a thriving planet of billions. A shining center of technology and life.
And now?
It's the center of our ground war against the Ket. Our resistance base is fighting Ket Command for control of the planet.
What about the other?
Aval is the birthplace of the Angara. It's started to degrade, to become wild and dangerous. We suspect Remnant.
Now we're talking.
We've recently lost contact with our scientists.
Still don't get how any of this helps us.
I do. Help us, or rather help me, and I'll vouch for you, right? Because Jal wants inside Aya's vault too.
Pathfinder, it's your call.
Okay. Yes. I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Maybe more like optimism. Confidence? You'll get there.
Jal, give Kello the nav points
Man,
for
even
both
my own
planets.
team thinks I'm a dick.
Let's do this.
Alright, well, I was trying to set up a poll during all that, but apparently the poll option is completely missing from the mobile version of this fucking app, Twitch app. Typical, right? I can believe that. Yeah, makes sense. Practically the same character, they're just here to explain stuff. I mean, to be fair, I'd say, like, I'd say like Giles' role in this game is similar to Tally in Mass Effect 1, where it's like we're fighting the bad guys, we're in the unknown. I'm here to explain what this enemy faction does. I don't even know if I spelt them right. Oh, well, we're here.
Still compiling my first impressions. But even their body language is so emotional. I can't wait for my first session with Jarl.
Oh.
Scare him away, huh?
Kind of session. Love session. Love making.
So, Jarl.
So?
We haven't had a chance to talk alone. You comfortable in here?
So you want free? Yeah, makes sense.
It feels strange to stay with the others.
I can agree with that. If we're talking single player only, yeah. Obviously, we're talking single player only because you can't really. I think it's unfair to factor multiplayer. Like I've obviously got the most hours played on Mass Effect 3, but if we're talking about single player, 2-1 free for me as well. Time to take some DNA. Maybe I should romance Jarl. Like I said, got a pathfind. Got to see if the Angara juice is lethal to the stomach or not.
And you're alien to us, so there. We have something in common.
We can look at it as a place to start.
Got it.
Perhaps then, if we're all aliens, it's about what kind of alien we are.
You had no idea about us, but you signed up to help us anyway.
You're blind?
Perhaps it had nothing to do with you.
Care to elaborate?
I do not.
How do you know Moshae Sepha?
She's our greatest mind on the Remnant. I was his student.
You studied the Remnant too?
A little. I was terrible. I quit. Or she threw me out. One of those. We're still very close.
No rider face shots. What was? Oh, by the way, what was the trans flag about? She's not supposed to be. Her and her brother aren't supposed to be trannies.
It is now. It's Ket. With my own modifications. I like to tinker, to get my hands on something and take it apart.
That's a skill I know we can use. But I have one request. Please don't take apart my ship.
You're right. I signed up. Volunteered for this. It's exciting. There's something unique about you. Uneasy, raw, but somehow profound.
Face value? That sounds like a compliment. A nice one.
It is. Angara feel deeply. We have more trouble hiding our emotions than showing them. I should get back to my work.
When we have downtime, I'd love to watch you work.
Sure. I could show everyone.
No. Just us. So we can get to know each other better, or just share a hobby.
Oh, of course.
Good. Good.
Oh dear. All right, so I guess the grand total of 1 vote out of everybody in the chat. We're going to the Savage Garden world.
So much biodiversity and the waterfalls. Just like Sirkesh.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Just stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to, damn it.
Anomaly on sensors. Probe
job away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Oh dear. Let's skip that. Actually had to patch in a fucking skip button for these animations. That's okay. So, helping Haval's scientists. There we go, that's what we want.
Our ancestors came from this system. From Havar. It looks so small from here.
I'm picking up something. Anomaly found.
That's fine.